Hey, Browns fans, I don't know what this front office is thinking, but something isn't right, and even passersby have noticed. If you've noticed, type "Wake Up Browns" below. Now, let's break it down. Be sure to hit the like button so you don't miss any of our updates on the draft, trades, and all things Browns. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community. Let's go! So, let's talk about an intriguing name that's starting to circulate in connection with the Browns. Will Howard, the Ohio State quarterback who just led his team to a national championship with an incredible playoff run. Howard's performance in the college football playoff was nothing short of sensational. He completed 82 of 109 passes for an impressive 1,150 yards, with 8 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions in 4 games. That's the kind of game-winning play that makes scouts and fans alike take notice. Now, here's the buzz. Browns insider Tony Grossi recently floated the idea of Cleveland targeting Howard in the later rounds of the 2025 NFL Draft. Speaking on ESPN Cleveland, Grossi said, "If you draft Will Howard in the 5th round, you've got your QB3. He's your third quarterback. And you only see what you have in the next 2 years." The idea here is pretty interesting. Howard isn't projected to be a top pick, but his composure and leadership during Ohio State's playoff run show he has the tools to develop into something special. And let's not forget, Howard's success came right here in Ohio. How cool would it be to see him stay in the state and suit up for the Browns? The Browns currently hold the number 2 overall pick, and while their focus has been on quarterbacks like Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, it's possible Cleveland doesn't pick QB at the top of the draft. If that happens, or if the team trades up to acquire more assets, Howard could become a fascinating developmental option. He's already viewed as a solid day 2 or day 3 prospect, and with a strong showing at the Senior Bowl, NFL Combine, and Ohio State's Pro Day, his stock could rise even higher. Picture this: Howard joins the Browns as a late-round pick, develops with veteran stability, and becomes a long-term option for the team. It's a low-risk, high-reward scenario that gives the Browns the flexibility to focus on other positions early in the draft while keeping an eye on the future. But now it's time to hear from you. What do you think, Browns fans? Should the team consider taking a chance on Will Howard in the later rounds, or should they go all in on a quarterback with their first pick? Today's big news revolves around Tommy Rees, our new offensive coordinator. He's taking on a major role with the goal of transforming an offense that struggled across the board last season. With the Browns finishing near the bottom in nearly every major offensive category, the task ahead is no small one. But Kevin Stefanski believes Rees, at just 32 years old, has the football mind to turn things around. So what's on his to-do list? Let's break it down. First up, quarterback evaluation. Rees played quarterback at Notre Dame and has coached the position extensively, including a stint as Alabama's offensive coordinator. That experience makes him a key piece in the Browns' evaluation of the 2025 recruiting class. The Browns hold the number 2 overall pick, and while names like Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders are on everyone's radar, Rees also has connections to Jalen Milroe, a dual-threat QB he coached at Alabama. Whether the Browns choose one of these top talents or target a mid- to late-round prospect, Rees' insights will be essential. The key here is flexibility. The Browns need a quarterback who can lead this team for the next decade. But it's not just about finding a QB who fits the system, it's about adapting the system to maximize the skill set of their new quarterback. That adaptability could make or break the offense in 2025. Next, let's talk about the running game. The Browns' rushing attack was nearly unrecognizable last season, finishing 28th in the league with just 94.6 yards per game. That's not what we're used to seeing in Cleveland. Rees will need to work with offensive line coach Mike Bloomgren to revitalize that part of the offense. A strong running game is essential to take the pressure off a new quarterback and give the defense some much-needed rest. Expect the Browns to look for a new running back, especially with the uncertainty surrounding Nick Chubb's replacement. Whether it's a hard-hitting running back in free agency or a dynamic rookie from the draft, this backfield needs a serious upgrade. Now, let's address the weapons. It can't just be the Jerry Jeudy and David Njoku show next season. The Browns need to bring in at least 3 new offensive weapons to give their quarterback the tools to succeed. That means adding a Pro Bowl caliber wide receiver, a reliable tight end, and possibly another versatile pass catcher who can step up when injuries inevitably strike. Cedric Tillman has shown flashes of potential but missed significant time with a concussion. His health will continue to be a concern next season, so the Browns need to prepare accordingly. Adding depth and talent to this group isn't optional, it's mandatory if this offense wants to keep up with the league's best. Finally, let's talk about turnovers. The Browns led the league in giveaways last season with 34, including an impressive 23 interceptions. That's not just a statistic, it's a game changer, and not in a good way. Rees needs to implement a scheme that prioritizes ball security, starting with the quarterback position. It's not just about teaching better decision-making, it's about building an offense that minimizes risk. A stronger running game, big receivers who can win contested catches, and smarter play calling will all play a role in reducing turnovers. If Rees can fix this problem, it could be the key to unlocking the explosive offense Stefanski envisions. So, Browns fans, what do you think? Can Tommy Rees bring this offense back to life? Will he find the right quarterback, rebuild the running game, add the necessary weapons, and fix the turnover problem? Let me know what you think in the comments below. So, let's talk about a recent roster move that's making waves. Former Browns tight end Cameron Latu, who spent time on Cleveland's practice squad, has now found a new home, and it's with none other than the Philadelphia Eagles, a team with Super Bowl aspirations. Here's the backstory. Cameron Latu was a third-round draft pick of the San Francisco 49ers, but didn't make the 53-man roster due to injuries. The Browns signed him in August, adding him to the practice squad. While Latu didn't play for Cleveland last season, he remained on the team's radar until December, when he was released. However, he re-signed with the Browns on New Year's Eve to finish the season on the practice squad. Fast forward to today, and Latu has officially signed a reserve/future contract with the Eagles. For those unfamiliar, these contracts are typically given to players who have potential but need more development before making it onto a full NFL roster. It's worth noting that Latu has an impressive college resume. During his time at Alabama, he racked up 12 touchdowns in 2 seasons, including 377 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns in his senior year. Unfortunately, injuries have hampered his ability to make an impact in the NFL. A meniscus tear ended his rookie year, and despite signing with the Browns, he didn't get the chance to showcase his skills on the field. Now, with the Eagles, Latu has a chance to fight for a spot on their 53-man roster or practice squad. But let's be real, it's not going to be easy. Philadelphia already boasts a strong tight end room, led by Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra. They also have E.J. Jenkins, who has been called up multiple times this season. Latu faces an uphill battle, but a fresh start with a playoff contender could be just what he needs to reignite his career. So, what does this mean for the Browns? While Latu didn't leave a significant mark during his time in Cleveland, his departure highlights the ongoing process of refining the roster. The Browns signed 11 players to reserve/future deals this offseason, hoping to unearth hidden gems who can contribute next season. Let's see if any of them stand out to make the 53-man roster. Now, it's up to you, Browns fans. Do you think the team made the right choice in letting Latu go? Will he find success in Philadelphia, or was he simply not the right fit for the NFL? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm curious to hear what you think about this move. And before you leave, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more updates. Go Browns!